Good morning again. We're back for gentle. Um, I realized that the music was really high, too loud in that last. And so I'm not going to have music. It's just, I don't know, there's copyright stuff and all that other nonsense. But we're going to just come into gentle practice today. Today's my grand opening for the studio. I'm pretty excited about that. I had somebody come take you in with me this morning. You guys probably tuned in, noticed that, which actually was really exciting for me. It's pretty early practice, so I don't expect a lot of people in attendance in person, but yeah, it was really nice to have that and have her come. It was fun. But we're here to do gentle practice, and I'm so distracted. My mind's just going everywhere. I've got a lot to do still. Got to clean. I'm a clean freak, so I want this place to be really clean. But tonight, 5:30, opening the doors. Of course, doors are open all day, but for the grand opening, I'll have one more class at 10:30. And then there's nothing except for Infinite Compassion Orchestra is going to be here playing starting at 6. We're going to have some good food from West African restaurant here. Ali, her husband, owns a restaurant, and she's been taking my classes for a few years. And so I'm going to bring a dish from her restaurant, and then Mexican buffet. So lots of food. You know, parched spirits here for non-alcoholic beverages, and raffles. And then we have different things happening Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have some different tarot readers, have an offering of handmade custom copper jewelry. It's going to be on display, and he'll be here presenting his craft. And medium, Daniel, psychic medium, he's going to be here tomorrow. And Vicky, Cindy Sue, and Terry Jo on Sunday. But anyways, we're going to have a bunch of filter through the next couple days. If you want to join for that community bike ride on Sunday, we're going to start at 8 a.m. here at the studio. We're going to just bring your bike. I have a couple available. Sizes are limited. So if you're large, you can, maybe have a bike for you. So they're going fast. And we're just going to ride down the loop. It may be rainy, but it's in Arizona. We're gonna accept the rain because we need it, and just love riding in it. It's not, we're in Arizona, so we can do that if it's not too heavy. And so we're just gonna go for a little bike ride. That ride will probably be about 12-14 miles on the loop down to Fantasy Island. Maybe hit the dirt, get the tires in the dirt a little bit if others are down for that, and then back, and then some gentle after bike ride stretching, and then the festivities begin. So come play, check it out, win a prize. You never know, you might win a personal session, who knows. But let's come into our practice, and I'm full of energy. Got some coffee in me, did some Kundalini breath, and let's move the body a little bit. And so I'm going to invite you to come to start our practice in a child's pose. So in child's pose, make sure that you are protecting your knees. Child's pose is not for everybody in the body. So if you have those tight quads, those knees, pad the knees. You can take a blanket underneath the thighs like that to help give space for the knee. You can rest the torso on a bolster. Whatever you want to do. Just find your child's pose, what feels right. I'm all over the place. Gotta get my glasses off.
Give yourself a big sigh. It's Friday. If you have tension in your scapula, shoulder area, maybe the hands come rest to the side of the body. And you can take the breath into the scapula. I think it feels good to rock side to side, especially if those thighs are resting on the torso, the belly is resting on the thighs. This helps massage those hip flexors and the organs. The brow resting either on the earth or a block. Just getting a little massage. Soften your face, steady the breath, even in, even out. And let's start with an asymmetrical child's pose. Bringing those hands out in front, wiggle those fingers forward a little bit, getting a little bit more extension in the arms. And then we're going to start with the right side. Shift that right knee back about an inch, and then reach forward with that right hand. Just finding length in that right side body. Breathe here. You can come up onto the fingertips if that feels right, to extend the breath or the arm there, lifting the forearm and the elbow. You can keep it resting. Deep healing breath here. Sliding the hand back, bring that knee forward, and then left side, knee shifts back about an inch, and the left arm moves forward about an inch. Finding that asymmetrical left side. And then find the position you want to breathe into, and take the breath deep and long and full. Long inhale, full exhale, evening out the breath, smoothing it out. In and out through the nose. And breathing through the nose is really important. Mouth breathing causes disease. If you're a mouth breather, there's tips I can offer. But breathing in and out through the nose is optimal. And go ahead and level out those legs and arms. But you produce a molecule, nitric oxide, as you breathe in and out through the nose, and that helps to build stronger arteries. So coming out of your come to table from child's pose, and tuck the toes, send the hips back, bring the elbows down. Notice, maybe take the hands to the elbows and hold opposite elbows, and then return the hands. In this little crouched little shape. Come to table. My might have to walk those, but not table. It's like we're staying on the forearms, toes are tucked. And we're gonna offer cat-cow in this shape, just to change it up, a little tapas. So as you inhale, let the back sway like you have a beach ball in the back. As you exhale, tuck the pelvis, navel engages up and in, and then the forehead, the chin tucks and the forehead reaches towards that pubic bone. Inhale, lengthen, sway the spine. Exhale, curl and round. Couple more. And then the next, coming to that flat spine, navel's engaged. Lengthen the right leg, pressing through that heel. Bring that back in. Lengthen the left leg, pressing through that heel. Breathe. Now my toys are in the way. Bringing that back. Come onto the hands, tabletop, tuck the toes, and then come to a down dog. Not going to be in down dog for very long, but just walk it out. Bend one knee at a time. I have a delivery coming. I go unlock that back door. Sorry. Okay, from down dog. From down dog, come on back down to that table. Press yourself into thunder. Pausing in thunderbolt. A lot of times the tops of the feet are not open for many people because we are constantly flexing the ankle back. So this may be intense. If this is intense, you can bring that blanket. So we use our supports to make yoga accessible, because yoga should be accessible for all peoples. So finding that blanket, you can bring the tops of the feet to the blanket. That's going to help make it more accessible. I'm tired, just saying. I'm do some feeling. So just sitting on those feet. I've been having a heel injury, and I'm not sure if it's like a hairline fracture, but it will not go away. It's like I walk barefoot all the time and I bruised it somehow, but it's really sore this morning. I'm gonna offer some footwork today. And so as we rest here in our thunderbolt, let's come forward, bring the hands forward. You're gonna take one foot and place that foot, the top of the foot in the arch of the other foot. And then you're gonna sit back down onto that. That's gonna be intense. That's actually really intense for me in that space. If this doesn't get better, my heel doesn't get better by next week or another week, I might have to go get an x-ray. This is painful. I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, so the fact that this is bothering me, there's something wrong. So breathe into that exquisite intensity. Coming out. Switch out those feet, bring in the other foot to rest in the arch of the other one. And then sit on back. So the arches represent the spine, the reflexology. But then if you have a really tight arch as well, it's an indication of anger. So we're just kind of
trying to melt that anger away from the feet. Come out when you've had enough of that. And then we're going to tuck the toes and have a seat on those toes, a toe squat. Reach behind, make sure the pinky toes can get involved. They don't get away so easy. Maybe you lift the knees and then place them back down. I still have that blanket here. My toes are not on the blanket, but toe squat can be intense for a lot of people. And so maybe you just come a little higher. And now I've just patted my knees with my blanket because, yeah, take care of your knees. But then maybe have a seat on those feet. Have a seat on those feet. Bring it in, coming right back up to that high kneel. Engage the glutes and press the thighs forward. Bring the arms up overhead, interlace those fingers, and press the palms towards the sky. Try not to let that belly bow out. Navel engages, glutes are engaged. From the navel up, lift, bring those shoulders up to the ears. And then as you exhale, we're lifting out of those hips. Lean to one side and take a breath into that open side body. And exhale to the other side, same thing. One more time each side. Coming neutral. Bring those palms to face back and bring them to the top of the head. I'm lost for words. And tuck those toes, have a seat. Now, if you have the blanket on the knees, you're getting a little bit more action on the front of that foot, which could be intense for you. Take care of yourself. Bring those hands out in front, turn the palms away, navel engages up and in, round through the back, tuck the chin towards the chest. Take the breath into the back of the body. Really press through those palms. Let that go. Come back to that high kneel. Tuck the toes. Bring the hands behind the back. Fingertips to face away. Press those thighs forward. Make sure the knees are protected. The toes are tucked. And the feet are right behind the thighs. And the thighs, maybe take the knees a little wider. Pressing those thighs forward from the navel up. Lift. Draw those elbows towards each other. Shoulders are away from the back. Don't let the head fall back. That may not feel good in the neck. But instead, let the navel lift, the heart lifts, the chest lifts. Breathe here. Maybe tuck the chin back. Little modified camel. Coming out, untuck those toes, have a seat on those heels. Take that blanket and remove it if you need to. And then bring the top of the head down. Holding the heels, those hands, lift the hips, coming into rabbit. Keep those hands connected to the heels. Not a lot of pressure on the head. Just getting that traction in the shoulders. And then release down, forehead grounds.
Finding your way back up to table. Tuck those toes. Back to down dog. Stay up on the toes. Tuck the chin. Take one heel down, press through that heel. Switch out those legs, breathing into the back of the other leg. Come back onto those toes. Walk those hands back to the feet. Ground the feet. Come to that forward fold table. Hold opposite elbows and just let the body tick-tock side to side. Just trying to release any of that lower back tension. Try to center the weight in the feet, bringing it evenly distributed into the big toe mound, the little toe and the heel. Release the head, shake it, no. Bring the hands to the floor, block. Leaning into those knees, rest the torso on the thighs. Sink the hips. Hands come to the hips. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Pin the elbows towards the back, towards each other. Lift the gaze and the heart. Bring the hands to the thighs. Pause there. Let the blood pressure level out if you got a little dizzy. Feel into those feet. Press down into the feet. Squeeze the quads, the kneecaps. Feel them engage. Tuck the tailbone, engage the navel. Roll through all the way to stand. Pausing there. Turning the palms to face forward. Lift the heart space a little bit more, the navel up and in. Tuck the tailbone, engage those quads. You may have already had those engaged. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, round them back and down. Do that a few times. Encourage the palms to splay, the fingers, I mean. And maybe you take one shoulder back and then the other. Stay nice and tall in that Sans DT stance, feeling the weight grounded into the feet. Maybe lift the toes. Shoulders come up, down and back. Proud. Proud heart, proud chest. Taking those hands overhead. Look at the hands. Just look at the hands. As you exhale, press the palms away and bring them forward. Pressing the fingertips together. Give a little press. Feel that engagement of that serratus anterior, the helping lift the chest. As you take an inhale, we tuck the chin, take an inhale, bring the chin up towards, the chest up towards the chin. As you exhale, sigh it out, bring the hands overhead. Look at the thumbs. As you inhale, press it away, tuck the chin, lift the chest. Sigh it back out, send it back. As you inhale, feel the breath ground you. One more time. Taking those hands overhead, hold that left wrist, reach, pulling with that right hand, and out of those hips, pressing down through those feet, lean to the right. Breath into the left lung. Come center with your next inhale. Hold that right wrist. Lengthen through the torso out of the hip. And as you exhale, hinge to the left. Breathe here. One more time each side. Inhale brings you center. Lifting, switch those hands. Exhale to the other side. Pressing those hips forward. Draw that left shoulder back. Breathe here. Continually lifting out of those hips. Next, inhale, bring yourself center. Lengthen and exhale to the other side to breathe. Come off of this heel of mine, come center. As you exhale, swan dive forward, fold back into that fold. Bend into the right knee, keep those feet grounded though, don't let the heels come up. Breathing into that left leg. Exhale, switch out those legs, bend the left knee, breathe into the right leg. One more time. Switching those legs on the exhale. Make sure you're not holding tension in the neck. Come up to that half lift, maybe bring the hands to the thighs, make a 7 with your body, lengthen through the crown. As you exhale, we're going to bend into those knees, ground the hands, walk the hands out, climb that down dog. Keep the feet grounded though, so it might be a little shorter dog. And then come back to table. Walk, shift your shoulders past the wrists, untuck the toe, tuck the tailbone, lower down to the belly. Ground the forehead, bring the arms to the side of the body, palms down. And just breathe. Bringing that right hand forward. Left hand's going to stay beside the body. Breathing there. Switch out those arms to breathe. Bring both those hands let me give myself much space. Both those hands in front to stack the forearms. And then rest the forehead down into that crocodile. A little gentle back bend here. Lifting one leg at a time, lengthen through, point the toes. And a couple times, just find some length in the body. Then bring the big toe mounds together and let the heels kind of rest away from each other. Breathing into the whole back, the whole body. Feeling the breath, press into the earth, in that belly. Notice the reaction of the tissues in the back. Soft face. Maybe one more breath. Release those hands back to the back or to the side of the body and bring
the right cheek to the mat. We're going to pair some breath and body movement, starting with the right hand. As you inhale, you're going to lift the gaze. That right hand's going to come up. Give yourself a salute. Exhale, bringing the hand back down. Replace the right cheek. You do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Right hand reaches. Salute, look forward. Exhale, bring that hand back and release the cheek. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, look forward, salute. And then bring it right back to rest. Just notice what that right side feels like versus the left side. Left side, taking the left cheek down. Pause to breathe. Starting with that inhale, lifting the gaze, look forward, left hand comes up, salute. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Last one. And just notice how that feels on each side now. Ground the forehead. Bring the hands a little closer into the side of the body, wiggling those fingertips towards the floor. Towards those feet. Coming into locust for the strong back body. We're going to keep those hands grounded. As you inhale, you're going to lift the gaze, look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. This time the feet as well. And release. Now we're going to lift whole body up 1 unit. Ground those hands. As you inhale, lift, hold and breathe. Release it down, bring the right cheek to the mat, bring those arms out to a T. I'm gonna go to sleep, just kidding. Bring that left hand to the side of the face, the side of the body, bend that left knee. We're gonna walk those right fingers away from us as we press that left hand in, and that left foot's just gonna rest behind or on top of that right foot. You can stay here. Make sure that you walk that right hand out to open up that right side of the shoulder. You can bend that left knee, maybe that left hand reaches up and comes to the back. Breathe here. Coming out, lengthen that top leg, that left leg. Use that left hand to help roll you onto the belly. Take that left hand out. Left cheek to the mat. Pausing there to breathe. We're When you're ready to open up into the left side, we're gonna take that right hand to the side of the face or the body, then that right knee. Press yourself over onto that left hip as you walk the left fingers away, coming into that open space, that open shoulder. Little broken wings, that's called. That right knee can bend. Maybe that right hand comes back to rest. Lengthening that right top leg. Roll yourself over onto your tummy. Ground the forehead. Bring those hands out, full prostrate. Exhaling, draw those elbows back. Come on to the forearms for your Sphinx. So don't just let the shoulders, their head dump into the shoulders. Press into those forearms and elbows, and then scrub the shoulders back to open up the chest. Find that engagement and breathe. If you have tension in that lower back, just bring those feet a little wider. Let's do 3 core engagements here. As you inhale, let the belly just soften and swell. As you exhale, we're going to engage the navel up and in, engage the glutes. As you inhale, soften, expand. Exhaling, engaging. One more time. Hold the engagement and breathe. Release. Bring the forehead back down, slide those hands back down to the side of the ribs. Tuck those elbows in and down towards those feet. You might feel that engagement in the shoulders and neck. Feel the length of the spine. As you inhale, lift the gaze, press yourself up to a little up dog. Breathe here. And then exhale all the way back to your child's pose. Coming forward, sway the spine. Exhale, round. Find some cat-cow movement, and maybe a little extra movement in the hips. Bring them into a little, maybe articulation and undulation of hippie child. Sending the hips and ribs to one side, down to the feet, then to the other side. Then you're gonna dip it forward to the up dog shape, and then over to the other side. And go one way, a couple more rounds, and then the other way. Bike rider coming in the back door. My mind. Where did my mind just go? All right. Coming out of that, come to your seat. Maybe
have a blanket to sit on. Oh, I just got really hungry. Breakfast. Oh. So come to that easy seat, that Sukhasana. The sit bones are grounded to the blanket. Sitting nice and tall, just start to circulate torso circles here. Make sure that the sit bones stay grounded. And check out what's going on. Maybe go a little slower in these circles. Try not to skip over those spaces that we are avoiding. And let's bring some rounding into the back. As you round, tuck the chin and the pubic bone towards the belly button. Then as you come forward, little arching of the spine, throwing the shoulder blades back towards each other and the heart forward. And then just continue to round and articulate. Switching directions on the exhale. Coming center when you feel finished, bring those arms overhead, and then just release one arm, leaning to that side, breath in there, draw that top shoulder back, don't let yourself round in. Well, maybe you do let yourself round in if that's where your tension is, but then offer it open, and then to the other side, rounding in there. Inhale into that scapula. And then inhaling again, bringing the arm back. Exhaling to the other side, bringing that arm forward. Take a breath into the back of the shoulders. Maybe rotate the wrist, tuck the chin. Inhale, draw that top shoulder back. Breathe deep. Inhale brings you up. Exhale to the other side, round. Breath into the shoulder, rotate the wrist. Tuck the chin. Ooh. Open up the shoulder. Let's come all the way to the other side. Maybe that arm rest, that forearm rest. And here, let's bring that shoulder forward, tuck the chin, breathing into that scapula, rotate the wrist. With your next inhale, we're going to draw that top shoulder back. Maybe the gaze goes up. Maybe the shoulder don't like that. You can bring the hand to the head. Or hand to the shoulder. Just to feel the breath into those ribs. Coming out to the other side, same thing. Maybe that forearm rests. Ooh, that sit bone stays grounded. Bring that top shoulder around, tuck the chin towards that bottom shoulder. Rotate the wrist, that left wrist. As you come to that next inhale, pull that shoulder back. Maybe the hand comes to the shoulder and rests on the head, the shoulder and the head.
and release those feet. Wiggle the toes, rotate the ankles. Sorry I yawned. Pump the feet.
And then find your way all the way to your back. Actually, pause there. Bring those full soles of the feet together and round here. It didn't feel complete. Just round down. Support the forehead. Coming on up, lean back, draw those knees together, walk the feet out. Fingertips face forward, draw those elbows towards each other to open the chest. Feet are wide, and use the exhale to bring the knees over to one side for that breath in. Exhale to the other side. Go back and forth on your exhale a few rounds, making it even each side. Coming up, bring those legs wide.
A forward fold here. Draw those feet towards the face. Come halfway, walk yourself over to one leg, reach with the opposite hand to that leg, bow, tuck the chin and release the forehead to a stacked hand. As you come to your next exhale, just find your way to the other leg, bringing that forehead to release onto the knee or those stacked hands. Coming on up. Draw those feet together, come all the way to your back, all the way down. Just have those feet grounded, a little ways away from the back or the glutes. Flatten the back to the earth. Breathing in this constructive rest. Heel toe the feet away from each other and bring the knees together. Slide those arms into that T. So we're in this knock-kneed shape. Back is flat. Shoulders down away from the ears and maybe a little tuck of the chin. Drawing the, not drawing, but just finding some length in that cervical spine. Notice the points of contact the shoulders are making. And then let's take the knees over to one side, take a breath in there. Your exhale, invite the knees over to the other side for that full inhale. And other side for again with that exhale. Bringing those knees back together after you've done both sides, even walk the feet together and hug your knees into your chest. And try to bring the forearms around those shins and hold opposite elbows. Breathing here. Maybe rock side to side. Releasing those feet back to the earth. Let's cross the right leg over the left. Just that right ankle, or left ankle over the right. And then let those knees go over to the right. Rolling onto that right hip. That left knee, take that right hand to that left thigh, and then just rest it there and find that little leverage into that twist. Maybe that left leg slides underneath that right leg for a little deeper. Contracting the navel towards the spine as you bring those legs back center, hug the knees in, squeeze it out, hug it out. Maybe the forehead comes up to the knees, realign your spine, rock side to side. Release the shoulders and the head back to the earth, bring those arms back out to that T and the feet back to the earth, crossing the right foot over the left knee. And just let those legs go over to the left. Okay, and that left hand just rest on top of that right knee. You can slide that right leg under the left, that deeper twist. Oh. Wee. Come on out. I need an apple. Hug your knees in. Maybe bring the feet to the sky. You can hold behind those thighs and rotate the feet. Go both ways. Pedal, point, flex. Feel the heat in the calf muscle, just pumping the heart and the lymph and the blood back to the heart, to the brain. You give them a little shake.
Same with the hands, shake it out. Throw a tantrum. Work it. And then just let it go. Another cleansing breath, deep breath in. Pursing the lips, blow it out. Maybe it's your birthday today. Let's take another breath in, purse your lips, and blow out your birthday candles. Resting here in your Shavasana. Just welcome in the floor for your support. Scanning your body for any sensations that might be present. Softening your face, the cheeks, the lips. Drawing your attention more inward to your bright place in the solar plexus, or the heart center. Welcome in all your sounds in your environment. And rest here in your Shavasana.
As you rest, I'll read out of the Radiant Sutras by Lauren Roach. It's one of my favorite books. So beautiful. Rest the attention easily in the forehead, in the eye that is made of light. Cherish the delicate energies glowing there. Allow attention to inquire upwards into the radiant space above the head. The small self enters delicious omnipresence. This it remembers and knows as its truth. Gradually, the luminosity of that truth fills the body to overflowing as it rises through the crown of the head into a shower of light. The senses declare an outrageous world. Sounds and scents, ravishing colors and shapes, ever-changing skies, iridescent reflections. All these beautiful surfaces decorating vibrant emptiness. The God of love is courting you, light as a feather. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching. Ways of knowing creation, transmissions of electric realization. The deepest reality is always right here, encircled by splendor in the center of the sphere. Meditate where the body thrills to currents of intimate communion. Follow your senses to the end and beyond, into the heart of space. Lauren wrote Radiant Sutras. Rest there as long as you would like in the comfort of your own home or your room if you are traveling. Sealing your practice and sending you off from this space. May you be happy, may you be safe, may you be at peace. From my heart to yours, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.